concert here with a colleague, a friend of mine from County Mayo, Johnny Hoban, and we had a wonderful time. And thank you. It's funny, I just got a cassette from Johnny in the mail. That's a lovely outfit. It'll be even much better when it comes back into fashion. I'm only kidding. I'm just being smart, but I'm just picking on you. You can pick on me. Go ahead. Anyway, Donnie and myself, thank you. I really liked some of Johnny's songs, and here's our version of one of his songs. It's called Night of the Road, and we'll just get into it, I think. I'm a rambling man from the County Mayo. When spring comes around, I'm ready to go wherever my spirit is longing to be. The road is my friend, takes care of me. From a fiddle and banjo, I've covered some grounds, from Belfast to Boston, Deer Rifle Sound, Joaquin, Oklahoma, old Santa Fe, but the place I call home is round the shores of Blue Bay. It was great to arrive in New Mexico, to be met off the bus by a lad from Mayo. Sang songs to cowboys and the Indians too. Well, we saddled a pony for the Navajo and Sioux. With my fiddle and banjo, I've covered some ground, from Belfast to Boston, and Deer Rifle Sound, Joaquin, Oklahoma, old Santa Fe, the place I call in a shop that was closed on 1,000 years old. We sang and we danced till the cats came home. With a fiddle and banjo, I've covered some ground, from Belfast to Boston, Deer Rifle Sound, Joaquin, Oklahoma, old Santa Fe. Shores of glory. While I'm steady in my heart, I ramble like say, making my music for an honest day's pay. If God calls me sure, I'll be ready to go far from those blue hills of the Hundy Rio. I've covered some ground, from Belfast to Boston, Deer Rifle Sound, Joaquin, Oklahoma, old Santa Fe, the place I call home is round the shores of Blue Bay. With my fiddle and banjo, I've covered
Thank you. Thanks very much. There's a Gaelic song I'm going to sing, which is called Maroon Galt Gilas, which is my faithful, fair love, my faithful, fair one. And it's a song that comes from the Hebrides. I learned it as a kid, and since I came over here, I recognized another version of it, which is in Nova Scotia and Cape Breton. Much more pumped up, much more danceable than the original. So I want to do both versions of it. In other words, cross the Atlantic during the song. And it's about a fellow who's on an island, and his girlfriend is on another island, and they can't be together. And he wishes he was like, he's got thoughts in his head like, maybe if I was only a seagull and I could just fly over the waves, I imagine it's just for the journey. So thoughts like that, and then and he's been here and everywhere, but he's never seen anyone to compare with her. And pretty typical song, Maroon Galt Gilas. So when it goes into another gear, it's just cross the Atlantic. Maroon Galt Gilas, Gilas, Gilas. Maroon Galt Gilas, nach Gilu no. Chachil mi fenla, Ugul chamut mi. Sound ha mi gul, namolaya chi. Stroig nach Romi, en rug de vulling. Een abige trouw met warm het hout. Es verring skribak, Donnie lach. Farvellen rieving, gak meentjen trouw. Maroon Galt Gilas, Gilas, Gilas. Maroon Galt Gilas, nach Gilu no. Chachig mi fenlat, Ugul chamet mi. Saum ha mi gul, namolvaye chi. Stroig nach Romis moroe kele. Moedig schneefje im jaunten mooi. Skan vikar niestjoch, ach jonne spere. Skun looking fenji, de kierten poor. Maroon Galt Gilas, Gilas, Gilas. Maroon Galt Gilas, nach Gilu no. Chachil mi fenlat, Ugul chamet mi. Saun ha mi gul, namolaya chi. Hook mi koragus, now mi asin, hounds na hishin, mi patje hound. Spend boye dutting, harora hurting, scat giving sul, kanani now. Maroon Galt Gilas, Gilas, Gilas. Maroon Galt Gilas, nach Gilu no. Chachil mi fenla, Ugul chamet mi. Saun ha mi gul, namolaya chi. My faithful fair one, my own, my rare one, return my fair one, now hear me cry. For you, my maiden, I'm sorrow laden, without my fair one, I'll pine and die. Maroon Galt Gilas, Gilas, Gilas. Maroon Galt Gilas, nach Gilu no. Chachil mi fenla, Ugul chamet mi. Saun ha mi gul, namolaya chi. Happy me srierish, vijf nach Koopluik, het ginge Polen, het varkach keek. Maar Harry Swan laat door eigen wagen, dat dan ik draai kan verwanen jeek. Maroon Galt Gilas, Gilas, Gilas. Maroon Galt Gilas, nach Gilu no. Chachil mi fenla, nach chill you know, ha chill me pen la the girls and the tree, sound ha me girl na mo why chill. Thank you.
Black is the color of my true love's hair. Her lips are like some roses fair. She's the sweetest smile and the gentlest hand. I love the ground whereon she stands. I love my love, and well she knows. I love the ground whereon she goes. I wish in the day it soon would come when she and I would be as one. To the Clyde, and I mourn and weep, for satisfied I never can be. I write her a letter, just a few short lines, and suffered her black is the color of my true love's hair. Her lips are like some roses fair. She's the sweetest smile and the gentlest hand. I love the ground whereon she stands. I love the ground whereon she stands. Thank you very much.
Now a chorus song, ladies and gentlemen, goes, oh, the life of a man is just like a leaf. A man has a season, so why should he grieve? The life of a man is like a leaf on a tree, only to wither and soon fade away. Is that cheerful? You know, we all get older day by day, year by year, and some people have a better attitude about it than others. There was two fellas, both 90 years old. One had a really good attitude, the other one did not. And the one with the good attitude said to the other one, hey, let's go fishing. He says, nah, let's go, come on, let's go, come on, nah, come on. So they're out in the boat, quite close to the shore. Frog jumps into the boat. And the frog says to the one with the bad attitude, he says, if you kiss me, I will become a beautiful lady. He says, what? I will become a beautiful lady if you kiss me. And the fella just picked him up and put him in his pocket. And the other fella couldn't believe. He says, did you hear what the frog said? He says, yes, I heard what the frog said, but at my age, I'd rather have a talking frog. Now, do you remember the chorus? Oh, the life of a man is just like a leaf. A man has a season, so why should he grieve? The life of a man is like a leaf on the tree, only to wither and soon fade away. As I went a-walking one morning in May, to view all the leaves that hang from the tree, all in formation appearing to be, and the ones that were withered, they fell from the tree. Oh, the life of a man is just like a leaf. A man has a season, so why should he grieve? The life of a man is like a leaf on a tree, only to wither and soon fade away. If you're seeing the flowers a few days ago, all beautiful and bright, they all appear to grow. The frost came upon them and blighted them all, and the winds blew around them and down they did fall. Oh, the life of a man is just like a leaf. A man has a season, so why should you grieve? The life of a man is like a leaf on a tree, only to wither and soon fade away. If you go to the churchyard, it's there you will see those that are pruned just like those on the tree, when age and affliction upon us to call. Like the leaves we must wither and down we must fall. Oh, the life of a man is just like a leaf. A man has a season, so why should he grieve? The life of a man is like a leaf on a tree, only to wither and soon fade away. Oh, the life of a man is just like a leaf. A man has a season, so why should he grieve? The life of a man is like a leaf on a tree, only to wither and soon fade away. Thank you very much. It's so important to have a good attitude, even when you sort of argue with somebody. You know, when you fall out and have a real, you get angry with someone. It's good not to be angry for too long. Isn't that right? Yeah, you shouldn't hold on to it, especially if you're married to the person. You know, it's one thing to be angry with somebody you don't live with, but
This is where the concert turns into a seminar.
I must be speaking from experience here or something. Well, I'm going to tell you a story here, and this is true. This is a reason for not holding on to your anger, not even for half a day. There was a lady. This is now not an imagined thing. This happened. So bear in mind that it happened. There was a lady and her husband, and they argued one morning. They had a really bad start to the day. She had an appointment for lunch, a business appointment. He was staying home. They did not get they really were not having a good time, but she still had to put a dress on that required zipping up the back. And there was nobody else to help her, and she had to ask him. And he very ungallantly took the zip and he went, "Here." Just like that. She felt it at the top of her back of her neck there. It hit the back of her neck, and she went to her meeting, and she was livid. And she hadn't cooled down when she got back to the house. And when she did, the garage doors, there were double garage doors, and they were open. The car was out a few feet. She could see the legs sticking out from underneath the car. She could see enough of the trouser to see the zip. And so she thought she would get her own back right there. And so she grabbed the zip and she went, zig, 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 zig. And it felt good. So good that she took the zip again and she went, zig, 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 zig. And then, feeling totally relieved, she walked into the house and saw her husband standing at the kitchen sink filling 2 glasses of water. You can imagine she couldn't speak for a while. So, when words finally came, she asked who was underneath the car. Oh, her husband had forgotten all about the argument. You know, he's full of beans now. He said, "That's Roger, our new neighbor." You're going to love his wife. He knows everything about cars. We've done the carburetor. He's doing an oil change right now. Just wanted a glass of water because he was getting thirsty there. Working on the car all morning. Boy, this is a real good. So they said, "Come on out here with me." She says, "I think I've done something very terrible." So anyway, they walked out into the garage, and there's the legs still sticking out in the same position. They said, "Roger?" And there's no reply. So they took a leg each, and they pulled Roger out, and there was a mark on his forehead. You know, like the nut at the bottom of where the oil comes out. That was imprinted in his forehead. When he had, at that first move, he had sat bolt upright, but he didn't get far. And at that moment knocked himself unconscious. So the second one was for nothing. So it's best not to hold on to the anger, you know, if you can. 'Cause you never know how it's going to turn out. And that's a true one.
So we'll segue into another song about Prince Chuck. From that, if we can.
We have a request also for Danny Boy. You want it, Danny Boy? And we have a request for the song called "The Town I Love So Well." We'll hopefully be able to do that. This one is called "Follow the Blackbird." It's kind of prophetic in that it was written in the 70s, sort of like a cry for Scottish independence. And the blackbird is Bonnie Prince Charlie, because at a certain time in history, he wasn't really referred to by his own name. He was referred by a nickname, usually birds of the air. More than one song written about birds referring to Bonnie Prince Charlie. This one's called "Follow the Blackbird." Hope you like this one. It's often I dream of the hills above Bonnie Ween, and Breadalbin so fair. I long to be there in the country of my kinsmen, of the moor and mountain way, and the Tummel ever winding to the Tay. I well mind the day I saddled and rode away, with musket, torch and sword, and my father's proud word, for I spurned the royal bounty of yon Grovian German king, just to listen to the bonny blackbird sing. And I echoed each note that sprang from his bonny throat, and I followed him well to Drumossee's dark hell, where the cream of Scotland's heroes fell before the sovereign host, with the cream of freedom trampled in the dust. our lands, the kilts and the claymore bands, the blackbirds away in exile to stay, and the lowland shores of Holland I must take to for my share, for I'm banished and forbidden frae my head. But Scots, should you hear in some distant future year the clear crystal tone of the blackbird's sweet song, when the fighting force of freedom will assemble in the glen, and the blackbird sings for Scotland once again, and the fighting force of freedom will assemble in the glen, when the blackbird sings for Scotland once again. Thank you. Thank you very much. Oh, yes, what? Belfast Mill? Was that the one? Okay. There's a limit to what we can do, but we'll see what that limit is. We don't know what. We'll try.
We're going to stretch the limit here and do a song that we've never done together before, live anyway. It's a song written by a wonderful Irish singer-songwriter called Jerry O'Byrne, and it's a tune called The Holy Ground, so we'll give it a go. And we'll dedicate this to Brona. She had a request today in the car, so this is the one, and we'll do it. I was born on the holy ground, a running boy in fields of clover. I was living in the grandeur of my father's land. By the side of the swirling sea, I spent the days of childish wonder. Rocks I held in my young hands, I never felt them slip away. Wind shone bright upon the waves, and the sun was high as I was leaving, and I sailed so far away, looking for adventure. I was born on the holy ground, a running boy in fields of clover. I was living in the grandeur of my father's land. I could not stay where the city streets proclaim so loudly man's endeavors, though music is a pretty thing in fine company. 'Twas in the south where my new home lay, a dark-eyed girl and wild horses, with roses winds of change they blew so far, of liberty and revolution, and it seemed as though I heard in each man's breast the drumming of our nation. I was born on the holy ground, a running boy in fields of clover. I was living in the grandeur of my father's land. Thank you very much. We'll try and get through some of the requests. I think we'd like to do a tune called Scotland tomorrow, and then we'll start jumping
We'll
on
get on the
requests.
request train till we get derailed. This one is again by the same writer who wrote Gordon Mingus, who wrote Follow the Blackbird. Same kind of subject matter, and it mentions Robert Burns in the last verse. It mentions William Wallace at some point as well. If you hear William Wallace's name and if you saw Braveheart, give a cheer. That way we know you're listening.
If you hear the Titanic mentioned in the song,
Then I've gone astray.
then you've been drinking.
There's a line here which says, "Hail the hallowed halls
Of Holly.
of Scone."
Sorry.
S-C-O-N-E. That's the place where the Stone of Destiny used to be before it was taken, or something relating to it was taken to Westminster. So we've got "Hail the hallowed halls of Scone." That's an awfully difficult line to say. It's harder than the other word. Scotland, fight on for glory. Scotland, we'll sing your story. Scotland, today, tomorrow, we'll follow you to victory. See the barren moor of Rannoch, see the Tamils waters glide, see forlorn the field at Keppoch, where so many heroes died. Gaze across the empty glens of Caithness, Ross and Sutherland. Think upon the future of your homeland. Scotland, fight on for glory. Scotland, we'll sing your story. Scotland, today, tomorrow, we'll follow you to victory. Hail the hallowed halls of Scone, where destiny once proudly lay, and St. Andrew's ancient kingdom lies beyond the Firth of Tay. Breathe the air at Stirling Bridge, where mighty Wallace made to stand. Think upon the future of your homeland. Sing along. Scotland, fight on for glory. Scotland, we'll sing your story. Scotland, today, tomorrow, we'll follow you to victory. See the sunset o'er the Cumbrae, bronze the new turned fields of Ayr, where burns ploughed and penned disperse, for brothers o'er the world to share. Roxborough, Dumfries and Berwick, sentries at the border stand. Think upon the future of your homeland. Scotland, fight on for glory. Scotland, story. Scotland, today, tomorrow, we'll follow you to victory. Thank you.
So we're going to move on to requests now. And this is a song that we both have done in the past. It's been a long time ago, so if we make a mistake, hopefully nobody will notice. In my memory, I will always be in the town that I have loved so well, where our school played ball by the grassy wall, and we laughed through the smoke and the smell. Going home in the rain, running up the dark lane, past the jail and down behind the fountain. Those were happy days in so many, many ways, in the town I love so well. In the early morning, the shrill factory horn brought women from the Cregan, the moor and the bog, while the men on the dole played a mother's role, fed the children and then walked the dog. But when times got tough, there was just about enough, and we saw it through without complaining. For deep inside was a burning pride for the town I love so well. When I returned, how my eyes they did burn to see how a town could be brought to its knees, with the bombed out bars and the armored cars and the gas that hangs on to every breeze. Now the army's installed by that old gas yard wall, and that damned barbed wire gets higher and higher. With their tanks and their guns, oh my God, what have they done to the town I love so well? Now the music's gone, but we still carry on. Our spirit has been bruised, but it's never broken forget, for our hearts are set on tomorrow and peace once again. For what's done is done, and what's won is won, and what's lost is lost and gone forever. I can only pray for a bright and brand new day, for the town I love so well. For what's done is done, and what's won is won, and what's lost is lost and gone forever. I can only pray for a bright and brand new day, for the town I love so well. Thank you. Thank you very much.
There was a request for Danny Boy. Let's do that one.
Also for the Four Green Fields of Ireland. Is it four? Who requested this? Oh, your man with the jacket and pants. Yeah, right. Okay. Oh, Danny boy, pipes the pipes are calling from glen to glen and down the mountainside. The summer's gone and all the flowers are dying. 'Tis you must go, and I must ride. But come ye back when summer's in the meadow, or when the valley's hushed and white with snow. 'Tis I'll be here in sunshine or in shadow. Oh, Danny boy, oh, Danny boy, I love you so. Should you come, and all the leaves are falling, and I am dead as dead I well might be, you'll come and find the place where I am lying, and kneel and say an Ave there for me, and I shall hear those soft you tread above me, and all my grave will warmer, sweeter be, and you shall bend sleep in peace until you come to me. Thank you. I'm not even sure with you. Thank you very much. Sober men and plenty, and drunkards barely 20. There are men of over 90 who have never yet kissed a girl. But give me a rambling rover, frae Orkney down to Dover. We will roam the country over, and together we'll face the world. There's many that feign enjoyment, for merciless employment. Their ambition was this in deployment from the minute they left the school. But they save and scrape and ponder, while the rest go out and squander to the world and rove and wander, and they're happier as a rule. There's sober men and plenty, and drunkards barely 20. There are men of over 90 who have never yet kissed a girl. Me a rambling rover, frae Orkney down to Dover. We will roam the country over, and together we'll face the world. I've roamed throughout the nation, seeking delight in all creation. Enjoyed a wee sensation when the company did prove kind. When parting wasn't a pleasure, I've drank another measure to the good friends we treasure, for they always were in our minds. Sober men and plenty, and drunkards barely 20. There are men of over 90 who have never yet kissed a girl. Give me a rambling rover, frae Orkney down to Dover. We will roam the country over, and together we'll face the world. If you're bent with arthritis and your bowels have got colitis, you've got galloping malachitis, and it's thinking it's time you died. If you've been a man of action and you're lying there in traction, you may gain some satisfaction thinking, Jesus, at least you tried. Sober men and plenty, and drunkards barely 20. There are men of over 90 who have never yet kissed a girl. But give me a rambling rover, frae Orkney down to Dover. We will roam the country over, and together we'll face the world. Oh, the sober men and plenty, and drunkards barely 20. There are men of over 90 who have never yet kissed a girl. But give me a rambling rover, frae Orkney down to Dover. We will roam the country over, and together we'll face the world. Thank you very much. Thank you. Here's a song. It's a poem by Patrick Kavanagh put to music. It's a lovely tune called Raglan Road. Go for you. On Raglan Road of an autumn day, I saw her first and knew that her dark hair would weave a snare that I might one day rue. I saw the danger, yet I walked along the enchanted way. And I said, let grief be a fallen leaf at the dawning of the day. On Grafton Street in November we tripped lightly along,
where can be seen the worth of passion's pledge. The Queen of Hearts still picking tarts, and I'm not making hay. Oh, I love too much, and by such and such is happiness thrown away. I gave her gifts of the mind, I gave her the secret science that's known to the artists who have known through gods of sound and time. With words and tint I did not stint, I gave her poems to say, with her own name there and her own dark hair, like clouds over fields of May. On a quiet street where old ghosts meet, I see her walking now, away from me so hurriedly, my reason must allow that I had loved not as I should, a creature made of clay. When the angel woos the clay, he loses his wings at the dawn of day. On Raglan Road of an autumn day, I saw her first and knew that her dark hair would be the snare that I might one day rue. I saw the danger, yes, I walked along the enchanted way, and I said, let grief be a fallen leaf at the dawning of the day. And I said, let grief be a fallen leaf at the dawning of the day. Thank you. Thank you very much. Well, we'd like to thank everybody working the show here, the technicians all behind. I don't have all the specific names, so could you give them a collective round of thanks, please? Thank you very much.
And also Ginny and the Shasta Arts Council, the I5 series. We'd like to thank them for inviting us back. And finally, we'd like to say thank you to you guys for coming out again. Thank you very much. We really enjoy playing here and look forward to coming in to doing a show. So
we've
thank
been
you
here 3 times and thoroughly enjoyed it, and hope we're throwing some new songs out, and we're always trying to look forward to recording more stuff we've done 12 years together, and we hope to do another 12. So that would be great. Yeah.
We're going to finish off with a song. A good friend of ours from Edinburgh, Scotland, living in Austin, Texas, wrote this song some years ago. And it's a song that we relate to very much so. It's called At Home with the Exiles. And we'll wish you all a good night on this one.
Across the Atlantic I did fly, left old Scotland, I know not why. Didn't mean to say goodbye, didn't plan to be in exile. Landed in America for just a year or so to stay, but I'm still living here today, happy among the exiles. My only homeland is 6 foot high, for its independence I will die, no matter where my feet may fly. I'll be at home with the exiles. Between two places you still can't get torn, the place where you live and the place where you were born. For one you know and one seems foreign when first you become an exile. So many times now I've been back to enjoy the music and the crack, but each time my backside repacked and gone on home to the exile. My only homeland is 6 foot high, for its independence I will die, no matter where my feet may fly. I'll be